Alrighty, hello friends. Hello, good evening. How is it going? Let's see, Drua, Funzy, Anne of Green, Jables, hello, Letter Z, Malik, Kevin, One Drunk Man, Ewan, hello, Nacho, hello. Uterstrudor, hello, Christian Ankit. I would like Christian's money. 765RS, hello. How's it going? Good evening, Port Typer. Uktog, hello. How's it going? Peeping the variations respectfully. Thanks. Chai Twos, hello, how's it going? How are you guys? How's your week going? It's middle of the week. Barely Wednesday. Whiteface MTN, hello. Vinny, sup? Anyone put removable vinyl over brass? Oh, I have. I remember people didn't people like cover like those 7V weights before and like and stuff, and I think I've seen some people do like I remember like the OTD people also did like those, yeah, like those covers for the brass weight on the 456 GT. Genshin ruined streams? That's too bad. It's okay, Kevin, you don't have to watch. Just worried about pulling it back off? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, TBH. Like, I don't know if it like would have effects long term, but it didn't seem like it from what I've seen in photos. But, yeah. Alright, so to confirm here, 55 gram Gazoo springs, 205G0, and Deskeys films. Cool. Very nice. Oh, hello! Elvenmonster, how's it going? Alright, so let's get started. So today, we're going to be building the Martingale from Elvenmonster, who's in chat right now. But I believe they're going to be a little bit busy in the first half hour. But you know, they may answer your questions, but you can also find yourself answering your questions as needed by browsing the Keycap interest check thread, which is linked in the build command, I'm pretty sure. Unless it didn't update. No, I think it did update. Yeah, it did. Okay, so yeah. Are you interested in any of the custom Toper boards that are coming out? I guess not, because I'm not paying attention. But I would say that I would be interested if I looked a little bit more into it. But I have to say, I am kind of out of buying boards right now. Like, I'm not really buying boards these days. Just in general. So I haven't been looking per se. Yeah. I mostly see whatever people bring to me, like you know, ask me questions or whatever about, like bring to my attention. So yeah. Okay. All right, let's get started. So, as mentioned, I have our parts here. You gonna do a sound test of the JP Omrons? I just have them here. If this works. I don't have the Chinese ones on my hand. Like on hand, but yeah, it sounds nice. I like it. It's pretty nice. Yeah, not too loud. But to be honest, it's not like the other ones bother me too much anyway, so I'm not too sensitive to it. Fun fact, my wife is watching her very first stream. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I hope you don't get too bored. Alright, so let's see. Let's edit that build command. Lube with Krytox 205 grade 0. Oh wait, no. With 55 gram Gazoo springs. And with Deskeys films. Alright, there. Okay. So yeah, let's get started here. My man put custom skates on MX Master. It's whatever I found on Amazon first. I think, was it Peaches who like linked it to me? Someone linked it to me and I was just like, buy. I had like Amazon credit, so it honestly didn't cost me anything. Okay, so stabs, switches here, MX Browns. And so actually, we have 2 builds today. There are 2 builds, but one of them is already built. One of them was built before it arrived to me. So here is the 1.6mm PCB. As you can see, no LED support at all. I see 7U only bottom row, and supports ISO and ANSI. Split right shift, step caps lock, split left shift, split backspace, and that's it. And as you can see, the PCB has these little tabs which allow it to be mounted onto the board, basically like top mount, but instead you're using the circuit board. So yeah, so that's that for the PCB. Actually, I'll just leave it out. And the second build, oh, springs are probably TX. I did not lube these. Well, it's okay. 55 grams, 65 grams. Honestly, I don't care. So the second build is actually already on the board. This has Tangerines. This has Tangerines from Gateron. So this is the first round Tangerines. Yeah, so right now this one is built with a 1.2mm PCB and an aluminum plate. Switches, as I said, Tangerines. So yeah, and you can see is GMK Handarbeit on it. That's the full milky housing. It's a black bottom, milky top. Pretty sure. So this is called the like sus, like the sus version or whatever. Apparently this was the FNF run. So the FNF run had it just has this brass weight, or really like a back plate, because apparently it's very negligible in weight and in thickness. We'll open it up and check it out. And so yeah. But this this anodizing color, pretty cool. Is it supposed to be yellow or green? It's like in between. So it's a pretty interesting anodizing color here, right? So I'm kind of interested in seeing more boards like this, but I'm not sure if this will be an option. It's a lime green. Yeah. Okay. It is a lime green apparently. So here you can see that's indifferent. And on the side cam here. Right. So kind of interesting. Synovia had the same color option. Oh, cool. The buy-on board, right? Yeah. So how about we try this build out. So this is 1.2mm PCB with an alu plate, and then we go with you know, taking the internals out and doing the actual build for the 1.6mm PCB plateless. So we'll try this out first. At least DDSK looks stronger in pics. Oh, I see. Are you going to review the upcoming Zoom 75 by Melitrix? Actually, yes. I should be in the near future. So I don't know exactly what date, but they did reach out to me. So I will be checking it out at some point soon. Probably in the next month. So like during the month of March. Yeah. Alright. Let's try this. So interestingly, this has a USB port on the right side, which is rather rare on a 60%. I'm assuming this is inspired by Matrix lab keyboard design with this kind of like right side USB. Mard Lab. Yeah, it's definitely Matrix Lab inspired. It's very obvious. It's very telling, you know? Okay. Does this site identify? Okay, yeah, it shows up. I just didn't hear the sound on it. Is it Mard or Nard? I don't know. Okay. So let's try this out. Let me turn the mic over. Okay, so let's try this out, shall we? Okay, so let's see here. Audio's good and everything. Alright, so I'm gonna just write this down in the chat, but this is 1.2 millimeter PCB. This is GAT Tangerines. Full alu plate, you know, double shot ABS caps, right? So that's what we are going to be trying this first, and then we're gonna undo it, you know, take everything out, and then put the new assembly in once we build that one. All right. So let's give it a try here. All right. So once again, Tangies on an alu plate with 1.2 millimeter PCB. Oh, okay, sounds pretty nice. Sounds pretty good. Man's got them foot pedals now. Actually, that's on a like in the transition thingy on OBS. All right, so that sounds pretty nice. I like it. I mean, honestly, it does have a bit of reverb to my desk. Probably because it just kind of sits low. The typing angle is kind of on the lower side, so it definitely feels a bit different from like you know, higher angle boards. But you know, I'm kind of used to typing on both. Like I've typed on 11-degree stuff as well as like 6-degree or 5.5 degree stuff. So this is pretty comfy, to be honest. Yeah. Nice typing, good stream. Thanks. Sounds good. Have a good one. I mean, it's not like it's early for you either, so I guess that would work. Okay, so here's the mods. Alright, cool. So that's what this sounds like. So let's move on to trying out the actual build, which is going to be MX rounds on a 1.6mm PCB with no plate. So we'll do that. You got any Huano switches? No. Okay, so let's do this. What's this current build? It's this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so... Alright, so let's just undo this. Alright, so it has 4 screws at the bottom. And funnily enough, it definitely is reminiscent of Matrix Lab, because it uses the same M3 head screw. This guy has 4 cameras. I mean, 2 of them are basically webcams. Alright, so just undo this, and there's our daughter board. I mean, yeah, the daughter board over here, and then the JST cable connector. Alright, so just undo that. And as you can see, this is what the inside looks like. So the actual production unit for the group buy is not gonna have this brass piece. So that's the main difference, but I'm actually gonna undo this part just to show you how thin, like how small this is. It's not a lot. I'm assuming, oh wait, that uses Torx. Wait, T8 maybe? Production is going to be full alu? Yes, I believe so. Correct me if I'm mistaken though. Elvenmonster. I think that's right though. Is it T7? Yeah, so there's not gonna be any brass. Oh wait, is this one just placed? Is this like a little strip? Oh, it is. Look how thin that is. It's like nothing. And then I assume these 4 screws are tying up the rest of this part here. Yeah, just to kind of show you how it looks. Yeah, so there you go. So production units are going to be full aluminum. So basically no brass through weight. So I mean, that said, this brass through weight is really thin. Like that's how thin it is. And this piece is like literally just nothing. The black daughterboard mount will be brass for production. Oh, okay, cool. So this piece down here is going to be brass. So yeah, not a huge difference. So I think it's okay. If the weight were bigger, it probably has some kind of effect on it, but probably not in this particular case. All right, so let's just put this back. Oh, Vano, hello. Thank you so much for the Prime. What's the typing angle? I'll have to check the thread myself. But it looks pretty low. 6? Maybe? Seems pretty low. Looks like 5? Maybe 6? I don't know. Maybe 5? Maybe 5. It's pretty low. It's pretty flat. Honestly, I can't really tell that big of a difference. It's definitely under 7 though. I mean, just let's see. Let's just check the thread. Honestly, it's let's see. According to the thread, 5 degrees. Yeah, 5-degree typing angle. So pretty low. Yuri. Oh, Mr. Yuri. Hello. How's it going? Right on time. El Escuadrón Español. Bienvenidos. Hello, my friends. How is it going? Been following this project for a while now. Cool. Alright, so now that this is done, let's just undo the daughter board. Is fine, I'll just leave it there. But you can imagine that's just this piece here. That's the daughter board over here. It's attached. Well, that color is crazy. It's like a lime green. Kevin, thanks for the prime, buddy. Thanks for going through all the trouble of being off your phone. It definitely is a pretty unique color, yeah. And the daughter board piece will be brass for the group, as Mr. elvenmonster is saying. So. ISO ES has arrived. Enya crew. ISO ES pretty cringe. Okay. Okay, Chile. Yeah, this is gonna be like what? The World Cup or something. Unfortunately, Chile not too good at soccer, I think, so. Sage. Football. Alright, so remove all the screws. So as you can see, it has these 6 tabs that just mount to the top. So it's like PCB top mount. All right, just gonna take it away, and then we're just gonna get through the rest of the build. All right. All right, let's check it out here. So let's do stabs today. Let's see. So 7U. I'm gonna assume it's probably gonna be the same layout. So full backspace, and C enter, left shift. Unless it's gonna be split. I can double check, but I don't think so. Yeah, no. That's right. Yeah, 2U regular backspace. Okay, cool. Yellow, lime, yeah, it's pretty much like the in-between. It's like right, it's basically both. It's yellow, but it does have a tinge of green. It's like a lime green, I think. I'll call it Sprite. Lemon lime. Fair. That works. see. Okay. Alright, your favorite content of the stream, stab content. So, what's new, fellas? I've been tired, TBH. Martingale hype, Handbrop, hello, 2 months, thank you for the tier 1 sub. How do you like the GMK stabs? I didn't mind them. I mean, like, they're working stabs. I do think I do need to, like, play around with them a little bit more, you know? Because I feel like the first round, they're a little different. Like, so, like, the key differences is that they have, the inserts are, like, pressure fit into the housing. So you can take it out. Like, you can actually take it out. Like, you can just plop it out, like, either by hand or, like, using, like, a small plastic spudger or something. But the parts are pretty well fit in there. And I would say I felt like it was kind of like Stavies, where it's easy to over lube. So in other words, it becomes kind of sluggish if you over lube it. So that's kind of like what happened with like I think like my backspace and like my left shift at first. And then I mean I fixed it later just by like taking some of the lube out like with like a dry brush. So I personally was like, yeah, there's that too. You can't be lazy and inject lube with a syringe. Yeah, you can't do that. There's no like, you know, plug the butt thing with the syringe. There's none of that. You can't do that. Like, it's pretty much blocked from the back part of the stab, the housing. So you can't do that with the QMX stabs. So so I personally, I think based on trying it, I felt like because it is a little bit more unforgiving when it comes to lubing the GMK stabs, the QMX stabs. Personally, I would just lube the wire and see how it goes. And then if you need more, then you know, lube other parts or, you know, lube the wire a bit more heavily, etc. But like stock, it still does have a bit of ticking. So I personally wouldn't use it stock. Like, maybe if you're completely new to keyboards and you're used to a super rattly stab, then the QMX stabs stock will definitely be an improvement. But it won't be like, oh, you can just use them without lubing at all, which I think applies to every single stab out there in the market. So yeah, I would just at least recommend lubing the wire and seeing how it goes. But yeah, they are screw-ins too, so you can't use them with your like clip-ins required builds, like you know, unicorn style, like, you know, O-ring, or like anything that like needs tight clearance for that. Perhaps triboses on the stems? Maybe. Yeah, maybe you could try. I do still think triboses is thick enough that I think might make it sluggish, but I don't know. I mean, it's it's very user dependent. I would say that you might be able to do it and have no problems. So it all depends on how you lube yourself. Dio, can you shit talk the staff so they don't go out of stock by the time Nixies are in stock at NK? Wait, are the Nixies out of stock right now? I didn't know that. TIL. I didn't know they sold out right away or something like that. Are the middle 4 screws for the weight? Yeah, so there's 4 screws out here, and then I can flip it over carefully. This is the top side. Or the inside, rather. RF59 on sides. I guess you could do that too, yeah. I mean, that would probably be the best way in terms of like if you really need to add the smoothness to it. But honestly, diminishing returns, I personally wouldn't do it. Too lazy for that, to wait for RF59 to cure. So, yeah. Not to mention you just have to have RF59 around too. I thought they were shipping pre-orders out, but going in stock before going in stock again? Oh, I see. Well, I don't know. I haven't kept track. I did not enter the pre-order actually. Dio, can you say they're amazing so Drew cannot buy them? I mean, honestly, the QMX stabs are a good deal as far as for 22 bucks plus shipping and tax. For 22 bucks baseline, right? Price, you get 8 stabs. That's a lot. That's a lot of stabs for 22 bucks. I mean, like, as in, it's a good deal for a not cherry clip-ins in bulk, you know? So, it's not a bad deal. Especially if you're building, like, you know, anything bigger than a TKL, you'll need more than, you know, 4 or 5 stabs. So yeah, I think it's a good deal as far as bang for the buck goes for screw-ins. But yeah, I do think there will be a little bit of a learning curve, just like people had with Stabies, to be honest. Stabies, for example, are also like a bit more sensitive to lube, so you shouldn't be over lubing those. But if you do it properly, Stabies work fine as well. I have heard like people say like, oh, they only work for like GMK caps and so on. I actually am not entirely sure, but at least so far as I've used them, they've seen fine. They are just kind of like the QMX ones, a little bit sensitive to it, to like lubing. Can technically do 1 TK and 1 HKB with 1 QMX kit. Let's see. For 1 QMX kit, you get 7 2Us and 1 spacebar and all 3 wires. So you could do a 6.25U TKL and HKB. Yeah, you could do that. Brazil, Krelvit's homeland. Man, I saw Krelvit do a GeoGuessr. It's insane. It's a whole nother level, man. I don't understand. He like in like 5 seconds he knew exactly where he was. He's cracked on it? Yeah, no, he's really good. Diego, how do you like your patos? I like the patos. I got a bunch of them over here. I don't enter every sale though. I just enter the colorways I like. And I've lost a few too, so I was looking for some others recently. The only thing he doesn't get right is Brazil? Yeah. Definitely just practice. And also there's like, you know, all these like little tips. For example, I didn't know that Mexico is the only country, or at least one of the few countries, where octagonal poles for like lights, like, right? Like street lights are like a characteristic thing in Mexico. Or like the whole Albanian license plates or something like that. It's like a whole thing. Very interesting stuff. Your pets are trained so well. Yeah, they stay still the whole time. Isn't it kind of remarkable? Oh, Mr. Gam with the 24.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello indeed. Hello. Gam, you have a new sub badge. That's the last one I think I have. 2 years. Switchmod.ber. At least your characteristic thing is not political posters with dirt roads. Fair. Gotta start making more, Diego. Yeah, I probably should commission an artist. I need ideas for it. Like something different. Or maybe I'll bump up the current one at 2 years and then use different ones. I don't know. I'll think about it. But definitely need to think of like some ideas. Make 3 years just to pick up JD. That would be kind of fun, actually. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. I could do it right now. I could just do it the JD emote. I don't know if Twitch auto approves that or not, but I can check right now, like on the dashboard. It might actually just work. What's on the agenda for today? Just this build, this Martingale F&F version keyboard. But basically this is like a review slash demo for the production that's coming soon. Make 4 years, be lazy with it? That's fair. I was playing a horror game, Adrenaline Rushing at the moment. Oh, I'm not into horror games at all. Can't relate. Can't play horror games. Can you even put a GIF as a sub badge? I don't think so. Probably wouldn't work. Pretty sure it just has to be static. But honestly, it could just be the regular JD and then the rainbow JD. Like, just like... maybe like rainbow if I the pick and then just put that. And maybe invert it horizontally so it looks a little different. Sure there's an exploit to do so? I mean, surely there's an exploit, yeah. Too lazy to do that though. Too much work. Too much work when you just have emotes anyway. Niche problems with niche solutions. That's basically what that is. Cause it's also like only applicable for that one channel, so kind of pointless. This is a nice green yellow. Has Sandstorm been considered yet? I don't know. Don't think so. Escape to Backrooms is so fun. Is that a game? I like escape room games, but I don't know about horror games. Do you still work in research? Yeah. What kind of adjacent, yeah? They're making a Backrooms movie at 824. Huh. The other day I played a game room video game with some friends. Only conclusion we got is that if we went to a real one, we'd get kicked out before getting out of the first room. They're actually pretty fun in real life. The ones that they set up, you know? Those are pretty fun to do in groups. Especially if it's a group of people you know, it's pretty fun. Although it can also be super inefficient because you know each other and like you just... I don't know, it's like the teamwork can be questionably bad. Questionable and bad. My bad. So it doesn't always work out. Like too many cooks in the kitchen, you know? Good evening, Blue Crayon. Between the Hex 4B and Envoy, which board do you recommend? TBH, I don't know enough about the Hex 4B to tell you right now. If you want to link me to Hex 4B, I can check. But honestly, I don't have enough info for me to tell you. I like the Envoy so far though. It sounds really nice. Price is pretty good. Decent amount of options. And frankly, it's like a pretty good deal. Like, it's worse like the Envoy and like a lot of like things that now exist at a lower price point existed back when I started. I would have not sought anything after very easily, at least. So the Hex 4B is a group buy, huh? Okay. Let's see. X4B. Let's open this up on a different page here. Some playlist 75. I see. Let's see. X4B keyboard design with simplicity and fun in mind. Blah blah blah. O-ring mount system. Is there any of the internal stuff here? Any pics avail? Just the colors? Oh, that's a bummer. Do they have any more info? Okay, does the extras show anything? No. That's kind of annoying. Okay, well, I would say just check out like Nathan's videos and stuff. TBH, I don't think I can tell you anything about it. Yeah, I mean, if it's plateless, then it's plateless. The Envoy isn't. Well, I mean, yeah, no, you can't really do anything about that. It's a nice board from what I hear, yeah. I've heard good things about the Hex keyboard stuff. Have you played around with the different configurations with the mounting on the Envoy? No. Particularly no, because I felt comfortable already with the one that was done. But I also... like, this is my preference, having like slightly more rigid mods and then softer towards the middle. So I didn't play around with it just yet. Also, it's only been like a day. 2 max. People like it because it's cheap. I mean, I imagine that's always a good thing. It's got tabs that O-rings wrap around, act like a gasket kinda. Oh, I see. So similar to the way the Ripple did it too, right? Like I guess the Ripple sort of like looked after that. I don't know. I remember hearing about the hex boards like earlier on. That's cool. Pretty nice. Doll does the same thing, right? Doll has the hex mount, yeah? Okay. Cool. I mean, I'll be honest, plateless has a very specific sound profile to it that if you don't like the way plateless sounds in general, you won't like any plateless board. It has a very like loud and very like specific sound to it because of the lack of a plate. So if it's your first time trying a plateless board, why not go for it so that you can try? Made Doll because I want hex mounted in 60? Oh, I see. Cool. Got to try it out and sounds very creamy. Well, there you have it. Someone who has tried it out in the chat, unlike myself. Imagine getting a 7V and not liking plateless? Right. Why is the TGR koala pasta still relevant after a year? I don't even... Where do you even see that? Where did someone just post it? Did you build a doll? Yeah, I did. It's been a while now. But I mean, if it's like the Hex... I mean, if the Hex 4B and the doll basically use the same kind of mounting, like playlists like that, I mean, I like the doll, so if you like the layout for the 75%, why not? Try it out. But again, as I said, not everybody likes plateless though. That's the thing. I feel like not everybody loves playlists. I do, but there's people who don't. And so I personally recommend if you haven't tried playlists, might as well go for one and then just try it out. Why not? Can't hurt to try. Yeah, playlist is pretty fun. IMO. And worst case scenario, I guess you can technically use a plate on, like, you know, just, I mean, well, I don't know if every board has the ability to do so, but for the most part you should be able to, because it's literally just the area that covers the case. So like this rectangle, for example. That is true. Envoy is a pre-order. Yeah, there's a timing factor too, that's for sure. Just a quick sub to say thanks for the camping light switches. Oh, coffee clamps. I remember you did thank me for that before, so yeah, no problem. Glad you're still liking them. Okay, sounds fine. Can you talk more about the plateless situations? Your viewers need to be informed. Yeah, can you talk more about Reddit, the Reddit post? Because my viewers need to be informed. I'm gonna change my username now. Because I'm Madge. What's your favorite 60? HKB and probably my 356 Mini. Sounds fine. Can you also talk about how hot mustard is the GOAT Mickey D sauce? I didn't even know hot mustard was a default sauce. I mean, that's cool. I always get sweet and sour with my nuggets, though. Also, I haven't had chicken McNuggets in like... I don't even know, 2 years plus? I don't even know. It's been forever. I think for the price of McNuggets, I usually prefer just having large fries. Or, you know, not for the price, but like if I had to choose one or the other, I would rather choose fries over the nuggets. Man, it's like no nuggets, I get omakase instead? I mean, no, I just get like halal. Or pizza. For the same price in New York. So, yeah. Potato beats chicken? It depends. Chicken, it depends. I mean, is it chicken? Is it chicken? That's a real question. Is it chicken though? I feel like it's still like starch. Mutant chicken? I think these tabs sound fine for now. I mean, the good thing it's playlist too, so if I need to mod anything, I can do it later. It's all this stuff that gets stuck on bones when you eat chicken wings? Oh, I see. Huh. I guess no wonder it kind of tastes good, huh? Because the stuff stuck to the bones does taste pretty good, you know? Like, you know, like when you're doing making like a soup, like or chicken stock, like, you know, for soup, the stuff that's stuck in the bones is the good stuff. Hey Diego, you should send the keyboard to Brazil. My friend Grande Matthews have need. You make it sound so easy. Help, my fingers are having an identity crisis. What do they identify as, or what do they prefer? What are they torn between? Also, I guess I can update that build command, huh? I'm a Nigerian prince, send the keyboard and get 10 million in return. Totally not a scam. I built some split backspace keyboards and now when I rotate boards my fingers get confused. Oh, I see. That happens to me sometimes. But I usually, the rate at which I make errors after the switch is only like, it only lasts for like a few minutes at most, and then I just switch back to like full backspace or split backspace, whichever it goes. How do you live? Just, I mean, I guess the answer is get good, basically. But I mean, I swear, like you just kind of get used to it pretty quickly. Split backspace and full backspace is really not that difficult to get adjusted to. IMO. RME Oppa, hello. Yeah, I don't think it's that difficult to get used to. Is that GMK Fuji? It is. Also, thank you for the... Thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate it. It is indeed GMK Fuji, though. Get confused for 5 minutes because I use my pinky when using split and ring finger when using... Oh, I see. Actually, I might sometimes. I tend to hit backspace with ring finger in general, but I do think when I'm using split, there's some times that I do use the pinky instead, because it just happens to be close. I have tried to shift using my pinky for full backspace on like TKL, for example, and I don't know, for some reason my fingers like won't react and do that instead. And full backspace, I still tend to use my ring finger as well. Yeah, it's weird, but I actually do think I do not use my pinky for anything on full backspace layouts. That's for sure. I mean, I can see why it's uncomfortable if you're used to it. I don't like backspace on 65s. Hand always goes to the edge of... Yeah. Hand goes to the edge of the board is definitely a habit that's hard to beat. Like get out of the habit of that. Yeah, no, it's true. It's the same way. I struggle with exploded arrows sometimes. Sometimes, for exploded arrows, I miss where the arrows are because my hand, for arrow keys, it goes to the corner of the board. And when it's exploded, it doesn't like where I'm typing and the corner is like slightly offset. So exploded arrows sometimes mess me up. Do you have issues on the left side with XT boards? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it takes me a little getting used to hit escape, for example. Like that's a big one, hitting escape. I think the other F keys are fine, but hitting escape definitely sometimes messes me up. So I just program both the inner one and sometimes the outer one also has escape. But I've managed to get used to like my Juby or like the Zenith with the XT column still being just mapped to function keys alone, and maintaining the escape on the inside only, on the main cluster only. Snoopy, hello. Yeah, so Itomo layout works well for 75s. Yeah. I think exploded F row, like separated F row keys for 75, it looks very nice. But I don't like when the arrow keys themselves are like slightly offset vertically. It kind of throws me off. Actually, part of why like I think the 7V was one of the boards that I was interested in, but then I didn't get that interested in because of the layout change. My friend returned my W1 and complained that they could not get used to escape key. They should have just reprogrammed the corner key then. That's the easiest way to go about it. Just reprogram the corner key to be escape as well. Just use both as escape and then put F1 somewhere else. Oh shit, again! Wow! Again! Another raid from Mr. Alex. Holy. God bless. Thank you, Alex. How are you? Damn. That's a huge mug. Yeah, it's good for tea. Whoa, thank you so much for the raid, Alex. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you all. Thank you so much. Alright, so MX Browns. Plateless, too. Kind of excited about, actually. Let's solder these up. Beautiful. Oh, this PCB was designed by Mr. Malik. Ooh, very cool. Very nice. Is this my first keyboard with a PCB designed by Malik? Male KK. Might be. Might be. Very cool. It's going. How are you? I'm okay. To be quite honest, as far as my physical health goes, I've been feeling really sleepy today. Actually, no, the whole week. I've just been having bad quality sleep. And so I've just been really tired during the day, but I've just been trudging along and, you know, like I still have tasks to do and I have a lot of meetings and whatnot. Just have to get going and do them, alright? So that's just kind of been going, you know? Yeah, can't complain. Just chugging along. What IEMs am I using? I'm using Moondrop Variations. The camera keeps trying to refocus. Oh, I see. Maybe I'll just put it on manual. I don't know what it's focusing on. Maybe it's trying to focus on the this over here. Something on the counter. I feel you, sir. Sometimes the brain do get tired. Yeah, I've been pretty tired. It's going though. It's going all right. I'm gonna turn on the fan. Hope it doesn't disturb y'all. Oh, the keyboard was too close to the foam. Oh, maybe. I actually just switched it over to manual focus, so it should be better. I think the side view is probably still not good. Oh, it's blocked by the fan, so we're just put it at regular here overhead. Alright, let's get this soldered. Have you tried a few other IEMs? I'm looking to get some too. Not too many, to be honest. I am not your audio expert, unfortunately. I kind of just asked questions as I went along to people who know about them. And then I got a recommendation, and then someone was like, hey, there's a pretty good deal for these. And I just was like, oh, is this actually a good deal? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, that's within my budget, so I'll just get those. So I just got them. And then I have been happy with them. So I have exactly 0 complaints. And this diode just came off. I see a slightly stripped diode. I'll see if I can put it back. It's okay. Yeah, it's the corner one here. I wonder if it came off with the... Okay, looks fine now. Okay, nice. Same, lots of people say the Moondrop Blessing 2. Yeah, B2s or B2 Dusk, a lot of people will recommend. I mean, even if you want cheaper, like the areas, a lot of people will recommend, right? Moondrop areas, right? And then people will say like, oh, you know, one step up is the Blessing 2s or the Blessing 2 Dusk. Which I've heard pretty good things about. I mean, like a lot of people who have bought them, have enjoyed them, so... But yeah, as far as IEMs go, I think the most important part of IEMs is also fitment. Like, you have to make sure that universal fit is okay for you. And if it is, then that's great. But you can also get like different tips, right? So if that's a solution that works for you, then you know, go for that. And then obviously for the people who are very particular about how fitment goes with their IEMs and stuff, they get custom fit, but that obviously is much more expensive. So big endeavor. Probably got caught in the plastic, yeah. Fit and colorization of the sound, yeah. Oh man, I don't remember what they're called. I met up with a friend and tried these other IEMs that he had, and he said these were like super expensive, like thousands of dollars expensive or something. I don't know what they're called. I mean, but basically they were like, was it tribal? But like it was like something apparently made similar to that gold standard, and then but it's a bit cheaper than that. But yeah, it was a friend who went to Can Jam, the big audio event here in New York every year. So he went to Can Jam, and then I borrowed some IEMs. They were really nice. The like just like the stage seemed like really big. Like everything seemed kind of like much more roomy in sound, despite being IEMs. And yeah, it was really nice. But that said, like everything sounded very clear. But that said, I personally am not when it comes to sound, I'm not like particularly picky. And so for me, I was like, yeah, I mean, these might be like thousands of dollars or whatever, and they're pretty nice, but I don't think I could see myself spending that much for them. Seal has a huge impact on sound? Yeah, true. Yeah, so I think fitment is like pretty much #1 for when it comes to IEMs. I love that you say, to be honest, it was between blacks and browns, what I had laying lubed, and thought we'd try something funky. Because trying Cherry MX browns is very funky. I guess it is less difficult to use tactiles than linears sometimes, but to be honest, those choices would have been similar to mine anyway. So not far off from what I would do anyhow. On playlist due to reverb, I see. Oh, is there a lot of reverb for it? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Should be fine though. Yeah, if you don't want to wear it, what's the point? Yeah. I mean, I wear these all the time, so for me, I'm super glad that despite the rather big footprint of these moondrops, it fits me perfectly well, and I don't get like ear pain or discomfort over long periods of time, which is really nice. Which sometimes I do with headphones because they're kind of like either like the clamp is too much or just like kind of get sweaty. I think that's the main part I don't like about wearing big headphones like over ear or whatnot. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. It's like kind of get sweaty and ugh, don't like that feeling. I want to get new IEMs to shelve my SE215s. Oh man, I had SE215s for like 10 years. I bought them in like 2011, and then, oh well, like, yeah, 12 years. And then I, like, 11 years, I guess. Because I recently, the moondrops I got like last year, so, so yeah. I used SE215s for like 11 years or so. The Browns had the worst leaf ping ever. I think I broke them in too long, around 2 million. Oh, that's quite a lot of actuations. Lube the back and top of the arch with the leaf. Yeah, people do recommend lubing the back of the switch leaf to get rid of some of the pinging sound. I can somewhat confirm that. Yeah, I think it does work. It seems to help at least. But also, you need to be careful not to get lube on the parts where you're gonna have contact between the stem slider and the leaf itself, because then you can kill the ductility by accident. And especially with like MX Browns where the ductility is pretty small. Definitely want to be careful about that. My ears get uncomfortably sweaty after wearing IEMs for half an hour. Half an hour is such a short period of time. I probably wear my IEMs like if I'm just working in one space, like fixed in one space, like, you know, like an office space or whatever, and I'm just wearing my IEMs, I probably can wear them for like 4 or 5 hours with no issues. Be willing to try the Deskeys method when getting to lubing tactiles again? Oh, the putting the little like Deskeys film piece and the back part seems so involved, to be honest. Seems like too much work. At least for me anyway. I can't. I would rather just get used to like a little bit of that ping or whatever than do that. It's just so much effort. Doesn't really bother me that much anyway, so. I tried that on a few last night, it wasn't worth. I see. So I guess not quite worth the time or effort. Or both. Alright, well, almost done with the soldering here. Do want to remind you all, we do have sponsors in the channel and affiliates as well, where you can have some discount codes and whatnot. Just check out exclamation sponsors, where that leads you to my website sponsors page, but you can just check it out there. They're all listed there. Should be pretty straightforward. If you also are in my Discord server, you can get like news for the different vendors. I like repost a lot of news there, and sometimes ping for if there's anything kind of important, but not always. It's also the pings are optional too anyway. So, but yeah, that's how you can be up to date with things. Oh, hi Gok. How's it going? All right, awesome. What happened to the Modi thing? Oh, was that the icon Modi or whatever? Oh yeah, it just didn't happen. Vetoed, basically. All right. Very nice. All done here. Just test this thing out. That death mat pops. It's alright. It is kind of on the brighter side though. Oh, this is probably a function, huh? Okay. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see what the layer keys are and stuff. I don't know what they're programmed to, I'll check later. Alright, cool. For the most part, I think it's fine. you want me to send you the JSON? Yeah, sure. Why not? Might as well get it remapped. Let's get it remapped now, rather than later. Alright, got it. Okay. Huh? Oh, is this for VIA? Actually? Enable V2? Okay. Okay. Huh? Oh wait, why is it not showing on the drop down? Something changed in VIA? Maybe. Maybe something changed on the back end. Yeah, IDK. Let me try the web client. I mean, this is the web client basically, but let me just actually try the portal. Oh. Let's see. Authorized device. Oh yeah, it's not showing on my HID devices list. So, do you have a JSON file? Maybe it doesn't have it. Maybe it just has QMK on it. What about Vial? I can check. Wait, also, what is this? Yeah, no, it's plugged in fine. Doesn't have Vial? Okay, let me see. Let me try this again. Give me a sec. But yeah, do send it out. Just in case. Oh. Never mind. Showed up. I think it was shorting or something. It's probably because I was not lifting it up from the case. Probably was shorted something. So maybe shorted to ground. All right. So. Oh, whoopsie. There you go. Okay. So load. And there it is. Okay. So left control for me. Right, all is fine. We do want to change that to split right shift. There's our, okay, there's that. Layer keys. Layer 1, I put my delete over here. And then put arrow keys, right? So up, let's see, so this is gonna be home, page up, left and right, and then this is gonna be end, page down, down. I mean, I don't really use caps lock, but I'll just put it there anyway, just like HKV layout. Alright, should be more than enough. Oh, fuck. I think I pulled it too much. Alright, cool. Alright, it's all good. Let's get to putting this onto the case now. Huh. Is this design symmetric so it doesn't matter which way I put it? No, it does. Never mind. There's a backside and a front side. Never mind. You can see it on the side. There's a little taper there, so that's probably the front part of it. Never mind. All right. Are these broken in? I'm not sure actually. Have I missed anything? Okay. Oh, what is your favorite lube on blacks and browns for Cherry MX? Probably, it depends. Actually, I use 205 and Tribosys 3204 interchangeably depending on my mood. I have a lot of boards with Tribosys 3204. I have a lot of boards. Actually, I think I have more boards with 3204 than 205 because there was a time when I got like, there was this one time I got like 1,000 MX blacks and had them all lubed with 3204 with 62 gram springs, pretty sure. Cherry browns and Gateron browns have different sounds, right? Yeah, probably because of the top piece. The top housing. Aero MX blacks? It was like a mix actually. I had a bunch of vintage already, and then yeah, like probably like 500 or so like of the other ones, the Aero ones. From that legendary batch, around then, yeah, it's like 2017-ish. Yeah. Lightning, what do you think about Krytox browns? I think Krytox switches are fine. You just have to check them. You just have to make sure to check whether they're okay. Like, cause I have tried Krytox blacks that were really smooth, but I did have to like cherry pick them basically because there were some housings that were really scratchy for some reason, and when I switched the housing, they were fine. So I just had to double check basically, just make sure that it was not a dud basically, but they were like very smooth. Like this one batch of Krytox black switches that I bought, they're super smooth. So yeah. A mix? Yeah. I mean, I do have a lot of vintage MX blocks too, so yeah. Like I did buy a lot of those like Wise plate mount vintage blacks, and then I did buy like buy from like Mech Market, like, you know, different like different batches of like PCE mount and stuff like that. But when in terms of like in terms of lubing though, I didn't lube them all at once, so they didn't really get mixed. So if that's what you're wondering, Kupo. Boomerangaroo, what is up, my dude? How are you doing? Are they truly as good as people say they are? They're pretty smooth, yeah. But I would say that, honestly, unless you're super picky, whatever. Yeah, it was also the price. It was like, I think they're like, yeah, they're like sub 20 cents. No, it was not 10 cents. It was like 18 cents plus shipping and tax. And if you bought a certain amount, it was free shipping. anyway, so it was basically like, yeah, something like that, like 18-19 cents per switch. Pretty good price. Then the price scale down? Yeah, but I would say that for most people's orders, unless you're ordering in the multiple thousands, it didn't really scale down that much. It didn't go down to 10 cents, I think. It was like in the 15-cent range. I think 10 cents is probably an exaggeration. Maybe there was a batch that was like 10 cents, but don't remember seeing it myself. I remember it was like 17 cents or something like that. Where did they sell those? Arrow.com. It's a big distributor. But this was like back, like this was like 5 years ago. 6 years ago? 6 years ago. There are like multiple batches throughout the years, but I think the ones that people say that were good were like kind of like spread in between, like over the years. Just kind of hit or miss. You just have to buy them and see for yourself how they are. There's no other way to know. There's no like, oh, I know the lot number, so therefore I'm gonna know how to pick these out. No, there's none of that stuff. So yeah, that's cheaper than Taobao. Yeah. It was really cheap in bulk. So. Too bad Cherry doesn't publicly announce when they retool their molds like Krytox. I didn't even know that Krytox announced it. TIL actually. I didn't even know that. Krytox still a thing? Yeah, very much so, right? Their free shipping from Arrow was ridiculous. Yeah, they shipped them in they also shipped it like express too. We got MX Black for 16 cents on the Arrow a little while ago. Nice. Brazil bought the whole stock. Crazy. Were they good though? How are they? Cute. I remember getting 300 MX Blast from Arrow, also free shipping. Yeah. What has higher pitch, Cherry or Gat Brown? I think Gat, right? TBH, I don't know. I think Gat Brown, but it probably. I mean, if it's like a regular Gat Brown, like are you talking about like the regular like polycarb housing? I mean, like the clear top. Not sure yet. Yurdo received the 1K switches, but I think he hasn't sent them out. Oh, it's very recent. Oh, okay. That was very recent. Okay. I see. Pretty sure Krytox makes the new Razor switches? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I heard too. Very sus because Elvin is sus. Yeah. I don't know about the super smooth matches of Krytox. Yeah, oh, I see. Publicly announced a retooling. Huh. Didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. Alright. So, what switch? I mean, not switches. What keycaps are we gonna try out on this, eh? What keycaps are you gonna try? How do you find a better set than Handarbeit to go on this color? You have Mudbeam? Oh, I do. That's a good set. That's a great set to try out, actually. Yeah. I actually do have Mudbeam. Mudbeam is a cool set. I think it would go really well with this like yellow. Yeah, let me go get that. Serica's a good one too. Yeah, I think I'll go with Mudbeam. I think Mudbeam is one set that I don't see as much, and definitely kind of appreciate the look. So let me go get that. Let me see. Mudbeam. Okay. Sorry. Ah, shipped it just the right amount. Okay. So here's Mudbeam. Last time I saw Mudbeam, it was on Ladybird. I think I put the Mudbeam last on Moon Tower, right? Okay, those are the novelties. Actually on a 60% as well before. That's just the extra keys I don't use. Numpad. Hey Diego, nice camera angle, thanks. Tío Tecladitos, ¿cómo estás? It's been a while, dude. I need to find some keycaps from my Soya Thermal. How about beige? Soya? Soya is like cream, like beige colored. Like cream colored. Why don't you just use beige? CRP or something. Or just classic beige. Sloth? Sloth is actually a pretty good suggestion, yeah. I think foundation's a little bit more on the neutral side to work with Soya, but that's just me. Do you upgrade your stream gear? So, not quite the upgrade per se. I switched things around. So what I did was, so my face cam degraded. I have this camcorder which is 1080p. So it degraded from the 4K Sony that I had over there. And this one is still the same. Still the same camera. It's a Sony a6400 with a zoom lens. And then this one is the one that was originally on my front cam, but I instead, yeah, so this one has my 30mm Sigma, which is very nice, very quick and nice autofocus. Really like how it looks. And so yeah, so basically I switched things around because I have this camcorder for the front cam now. So yeah, that was the main change though. It was just shifting around the gear. No, the camera itself is actually the same. I have the same body for my main cam and my side cam. Both are Sony a6400s. They just have different lenses. This one has the stock zoom lens, which is is it 18 to 135? I forget. And then this one has the Sigma 30mm lens. Camcorder like the old handhelds? No, it's like this Canon. It's like a relatively modern Canon. I forget what the model is. Let me see if it says down here. It's a Canon Vixia HF R800. I got it because someone else wasn't using it, and I just got it from them. So yeah, basically I got a hold of a camcorder for basically free, and so I was like, oh, I can switch things around and add a new angle instead of having to use a webcam. Also, the problem of using several webcams, especially like if you're using like the Logitech, whatever they're called, the model name, the model number, I think they tend to fight for the, because it's like USB plugged. They like fight for the connection basically, so it doesn't really work well. Sometimes it like fizzes out, which is kind of weird. It's one of those driver things, or I don't know. Ever heard of the Gateron baby kangaroos? I've heard of them. I have not used them. Actually, the leaf shroud mod made these browns sound good again. Oh, nice. That's nice. Glad that you managed to make it work out. Ooh, Mudbeam looks really good with this keyboard. If this has already been asked, what is the desk mat on your desk? Tutorial, this is the Cat Explosion desk mat. I bought just the desk mat. I have never bought any cat sets, but I like the desk mat, so I bought the desk mat. Martingale looking very bouncy? Yeah. Def. Where's my other alt key? Am I just not seeing it here? Oh, here. And then let's see. I have some novelties. I'm not sure if maybe I'll see if I want to use a novelty enter or not, but let's see. There's a do not enter novelty enter. There's a oh, that's a numpad enter. Never mind. It's a novelty backspace, kind of unique. Not feeling like using the novelties today. I might use. Yeah, I'm not feeling these strongly. So. Great keycap choice. Oh, thank you, Justin. How are you? Maybe. Do you want to try this? The backspace looks more fun than the enter key, so I actually might replace the backspace for a novelty. Just a backspace. Kind of makes it look a little different considering that the like we can put an artisan on the back corner. I mean on the other corner. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do the backspace novelty, and then we'll use the accent enter. Regular accent enter. The color is very unique on this one. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get a Mudbeam fitting artisan. Okay, I have a few because I remember getting a bunch of artisans so that I could use with this set. So I have some that were like part of those collabs. So let me go find those. I'm pretty sure I have them somewhere over there. So, alright. So here are 3 different artisans I have that will probably match this. Oop, not focusing. What do you guys think? I have banana taped on Keycap from Fractal Caps. I have a watcher from Ritual Master, and then I have an Earl Escape. Banana? Okay. Alright, banana. We can do the banana, yeah. It looks nice with the enter key too. Although it has alpha colored base, which is kind of but it still looks good. This is going to be a good tilde key if I had split that backspace. But yeah, this is still good too. But no. Okay. Alright, let's try this out. Let us try this out. Move things around here. Okay. Alright, are we good? Everything audible here? Audio-wise, all good? Okay, let me just move things around here. Alright. Let's give it a shot, though. I'm excited to try this. Whoop. Oh, what the heck? Why did that do that? Alright. Okay. Close that. Close that. And close that. And that. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Let's give it a try. So now we have this. You guys remember at the beginning of the stream we tried out a build that was already on this, was 1.2 millimeter PCB with an aluminum plate. But now we have a 1.6 millimeter PCB with no plate. And the first build had got Tangerines. This one has MX Browns with no plate. So let's try it out. All right. Let's see. All right. Here you go. There it is. You guys like it? I like it. I like how it sounds. It definitely is a bit thunky. Actually, you know what? I kind of feel like it's having a lot of reverb into the desk. So let me see. What can I do for this? Oh, I have an idea. Let's try something interesting here. I have these bump-ons over here, and I feel like I might just want to maybe double up on the bump-ons just to have. It definitely has a bit of resonance, yeah, but I do think it's like very thunky on the desk. So I'm gonna like double up on the bump-ons here, kind of like this. I have just these, regular like 3M bump-ons, and I'm just gonna stick them to basically where the bump-ons are right now, basically to make it slightly taller. And yeah, these guys stick. They kind of sink into the desk a lot, so I'm thinking that if I make it stand a lot more, it won't have as big of a thunk kind of sound to it, and it might help a little bit. All right, let's give this a try. So, all right, let's try it one more time. This time with a little bit more height from the desk mat. So again, this is GMK Mudbeam MX Browns on a 1.6 millimeter PCB with no plate at all. Well, it's a typing program that's called Monkey Type. All right, let's try it again. It's so different. What the hell? Choking so much, but very, very different. Love the feet. Yeah, I literally just stuck extra bump-ons on the underside. Anyway, let's try the mods first, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I did. But yeah. So yeah, there it is. So what I did earlier to make it sound a little bit different, I kind of figured it was just sinking into a desk mat, which happens a lot when you have, whether it's one desk mat, actually, just desk mat material is kind of soft, like it just, you know, it's like a kind of like a foam. I just literally just put extra bump-ons on top of the bump-ons to make it basically double tall. So that's all that I did. So if I don't have these bump-ons, right? Rough desk mat. So the roughness won't change it, because roughness will only make it rough texture, but it won't change the softness of the desk mat. Yeah. So if I just do no, like, you know, just regular bump-ons, it'll sink it a little bit into a desk mat, and, you know, it'll sound different, right? So it'll sound like. Right? So quite different. As opposed to putting, you know, like a taller, kind of like having like a taller board, per se. That makes sense. Actually, I'll just leave it plugged in. But yeah, what do you guys think? Buy an artisan pad in mid firmness? Boom. That could work. Yeah. That could work, yeah. Keep mat on top? I don't really like keep mats. But yeah. I also don't like the felt material specifically. They come in X soft, soft, and mid. Mine is $120. That's expensive. But probably less expensive than having five desk mats like I just have here. Or whatever it is, you know. But yeah. Side USB port? Yeah, it's a right side USB port for this one, as you can see. I have like 10 desk mats, but not all on your desk. I have a lot more desk mats, but they're not on the desk, of course. What do you think about the typing feel compared to plated? I mean, it's completely different. Like, for the plated build, this guy here, this is 1.2 millimeter with a alu plate. I feel like the thickness of the PCB kind of doesn't matter that much. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels more like a top mount 60, right? You know? And so yeah, this is like a lot different. A lot softer, a lot bouncier, that's for sure. You can kind of tell. Like, you feel the vibrations a lot more on your fingertips. But yeah, I wonder if leaf spring cuts on PCB top mount would be possible. Yeah, why not? You would want to make them. I mean, isn't this basically what? I mean, kinda. But I mean, I guess you can always just do a thicker tab on the PCB. It's like, yeah, yesn't. Yeah, you could do like a thicker tab on the, like a thicker. Yeah, like a tab on the PCB, and then have the thin line cut going through the middle to like separate the material. But Yeah, probably depends. 1.2 would play much softer to bottom out. Yeah, I see. Yeah, no, I mean 1.2 and 1.6 definitely there's a difference. That's no doubt. But I think when comparing plateless and plated though, it's a world's difference. It's a huge difference when comparing plate and no plate. Yeah. I really like 1.6 with no plate though. Like I think 1.2 with no plate is too soft. This is just the right amount, I think. You know, if you look at it from the side, like it's not I have to press pretty hard for this to like move a lot, right? Like, you know? And so yeah, it's not like crazy soft. And you still get a decent bit of that plateless, I mean you get that plateless characteristic sound without having to, you know, make it overly soft. So I like 1.6 plateless because of that. It's like the best of both worlds. You get the softness of not having a plate and 1.6mm PCB, which has like this like folder kind of sound to it, which is nice. I like it. Bottoms out? No, not really. I'm trying my hardest to. Nope. Nope. I can't bottom out. Yeah, I can't bottom out. I'm not seeing it short. So the obsession with flex last year was honestly super mushy and feel terrible to type on. It definitely was very excessive because people, like, what I didn't like with people doing a lot of flex was, for example, PCB flex cut on every row, and then half plate or no plate, or you know what I mean, or cuts on the plate itself, which basically made each row independent from one another, right? So it was just kind of too crazy. I think like some of it is okay, you know, like one cut on the PCB, but then nothing on the plate, and the plates are like, you know, you can use like a full alu plate or whatever, right? Even like full polycarb is fine. Yeah. But seeing the flex on the video was hype, that's for sure. Yeah. People were like, oh, flex, very poggers. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I think flex cuts have their place, just not in excess. Like you know, it's just the right pairing. You can't do too much, you can't do too little. It has to be just right. It has to be just right. So that's all. IMO. It's not over. It'll never be over. Just like gasket mount is not gonna go away, or O-ring mount is not gonna go away. None of it is going to go away fully. I think it'll just be, yeah, it was a trend. It was very popular. People really went like, you know, were very hardcore about it. You know, they're kind of like, oh yeah, I really gotta have that. But I think now it's like you have all these different options, and I think those options hopefully will be offered, just to have a variety and feel. So you can have half plate with 1.2mm PCB, no flex cuts, you know, or something like that, where you can have quite a bit of flexibility, like, you know, not flexibility, but softness rather in the typing feel, and a different kind of sound too, because half plate does change the sound quite a bit too. So yeah. Or for example, like take the board like the Mono KK, the one by Bisaromi, right? That one you can change the O-ring softness, right? And that'll change how the board feels quite a lot. And then you have all the plate materials that you can try, right? You can do like alu half, whatever, right? Like alu full, alu half, PC, etc. So yeah, I mean, I guess now, like, you know, I think like changing PCB thickness is a bigger parameter to change, in the sense that it, I mean, I don't know, is it, I guess PCBs are not that expensive to make too, but you know, I feel like a lot of designers will just tend to pick one and then go with that. You know, they'll say like, oh, this run 1.6mm PCBs, all of them, you know. So yeah, everyone's gonna have their own little preference. I mean, I really like very soft typing experiences too, but I have some really rigid ones too. Like I still have brass plate with MX Blacks build with 10 mounting points on a TKL. So, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. It's fine. Do you have any duck still? I do have some duck. I have a TCV3. I have a Blackbird. Is that all I have now? Oh, and then Orion V2.5. I used to have a V1 Viper, V1 Eagle. I used to have like another Blackbird. I used to have Orion. I had Orion V3 for a little bit. I had Lightsaber V3, Viper V2. Yeah, but I don't have all of those anymore. I only kept Orion V2.5, Blackbird, and TCV3. I think now. Yeah, they're more unique ones to me, and also just kind of the ones that I saw myself using more. Yeah. Well, I think I'll probably use a Viper a lot or an Eagle. But there's other 60s that I use, so I figured for the ducks, I might as well keep the ones that had the more unique layout, different look to it. So that's pretty much what I kept. Yeah. Some of the nicest, stiffest boards I tried with the bottom eye is nice on alu. Do you get the VIA 2.5 V2.5 PCB? No, I'm just using the. I have a bunch of regular O2D PCBs, Funzy, so I decided not to get the McLovin PCB. Maybe I'll get it eventually, but I personally don't really have that many problems with O2D, so just decided not to. Decided to save some money, basically. Alright, so just gonna show you guys what this looks like here. So this is the... Oh, is it focusing? Hello? Oh, it's not. There we go. There it is. Our Martingale from elvenmonster in this lime green yellow, really more yellow. The keycaps are very nice with this. I really am glad someone suggested Mudbeam. It's a perfect suggestion for this. Serica would have gone pretty well with it, but I think Serica's yellow is a little bit different from this one. I think this one like really fits well. It looks great. I'm pretty excited to take pictures of this in the sense that I like how the keycaps match with it. There it is. Grand Prix, yeah, Grand Prix is a good set. Yeah, Grand Prix is a pretty cool set there on the desk. Yeah, so pretty nice. Pretty nice. Maybe I'll use this for the thumbnail. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, so actually let me show it from above now, just to kind of show you what it looks like from up top. Rounder corners, slightly round corners. It looks like it has pretty even sides. Actually, I think it's uniform all around. Uniform bezel thickness. Front, sides, definitely has a very strong matrix 8X kind of look. 8X V2.0 kind of style. With the right side USB as well. And then this is the brass weight version, the FNF version, basically the Versus. But the actual production will have all aluminum case, just so you know. But very nice. This is only a 5 degree angle, right? 5 degree typing angle, so very low on the typing angle. But it looks pretty good, you know, nice and low, and yeah, I think if I got this board, like if I had this board, I think this build is perfect. MX Brown's plateless 1.6mm PCB, no plate. So it's really nice. I really like this sound. This particular type of sound I really like. Also, these MX Browns are modded pretty nicely. Whoever did the modding on these MX Browns, they don't tick. Sound great. PCB mount MX Browns. Yeah. Very nice switches. Very nice. Very nice. Banana Artisan matches set. Well, yeah. It was made for this set. Click Clack will announce it. Oh, very cool. So it will run through Click Clack IO. It's sounding like. So you'll get a good chance of getting it. I think their runs are pretty big, and they tend to be pretty generous with the pre-order periods and whatnot. So sounds good. Sounds great. Very fun. Very nice board. If you want to take a look at it from the side again, here it is. Soft limit of 300-ish units. Quite a few units still. Quite a few, nonetheless. Sorry. Oh, didn't know the autofocus was still stable. But yeah. Estimated price. I actually don't know. Let's check the. What's the estimated price on this? Oh wow. $250. That's pretty nice. Pretty good price. $250 plus tax and shipping. I mean, yeah, plus tax and shipping. That's really good. Very nice. Might actually go down to $235. Very nice. Very nice. You heard it here first. Where's are we gonna do a discount for Lightning keyboards watchers? No, I'm just kidding. JK. Are you upping the unit count? Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious. Hold my wallet. Yeah. Yeah, this is the build with the Handarbeit set. But yeah. Very nice though. Overall. This came out really well. Nice board. Okay. Let me do a quick little typing. I won't show it on the screen this time just because I'm kind of lazy right now to put it on, but you guys can listen to it just a little bit. Right now it just has the regular bump on, so it might reverb a little bit with the desk. Where's monkey type? Yeah, I didn't put it on purpose. Pretty good. Yeah, I like the extra resonant without stack bump outs. So I'll say I'm like monitoring the mic right now. I like set the monitor on, and it definitely has picked up a lot more on the mic than, you know, I hear it like without monitoring anything at all, like just listening to it with my ears. So yeah, definitely something to note. Like it definitely has picked up a little bit more with the mic. I mean, it's primarily my fault in the sense that my mic is it's attached to a boom arm, but the boom arm itself is attached to the same desk, although it's like at the furthest corner I could put it on. I didn't have a separate thing to clamp it on, so that's the main reason why. So the vibrations do still travel a little bit over. What's the mic? Condenser mic. I mean, no, not condenser mic. Yeah. Is it a condenser mic? Like sometimes I like forget the terminology. Yeah, condenser mic is right. It's a RØDE NT1, pretty sure. All right, sounds good, Cam. Happy to be here over 2 years. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Have a good night. All right, let's consider wrapping up now. RØDE makes good stuff. Yeah, I really like their mics. Just in general, their gear is pretty good. Let's see. I see a few people streaming. I see Mr. Lol Snacks, who just started. I see Iliagnifolia Jackie doing a Zoom TKL. I see Kim doing another Zoom TKL. I see Jack Piketty, the designer, I think, of the Funky 60. I see Mr. Captain Sterling. EPP? EPP is streaming? I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. There's Extra Prius Please also doing a 1.2 OG. Pretty nice. Oh, we haven't rated Extra Prius, have we? Before? I don't think we have. Alright, let's go raid Extra Prius, please, because I don't remember the last time if I did raid them before. I don't think I did, though. So let's go raid him. And he's raided a few times. So let's just show some support over to someone who's also active in our server. And yeah, if you want to join my Discord, you can do so. Discord, socials. But otherwise, I'm just gonna raid here. I love EPP. Let's just say that. Meowgo. Meowgo fuck. Perfect. Oh wait. There we go. Alright, friends. Thanks again for stopping by for the stream. So yeah, this was the Martingale, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. I think on the next one, I'll probably be building... I'm not sure actually, the order might change, but it might be an F1, or it might be actually the Funky 60, which is coming up soon. Alright, friends, I'll catch you all later. Have a good rest of your week. I'll probably see you guys either over the weekend or next week. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good one.